All right, so now we want to open up to you, beautiful people. If you have any questions, go ahead and open your brochure if you forgot it. It's all right. And bring them on to us. Regina's going to be coming around with that microphone. Raise a hand if you have a pertinent question to ask, something that you want to throw at these beautiful people here. All the way up in the back corner there.
True Vintage, you said you had the best story ever about how you met. I want to know what that is.
Ooh.
Well, I've known Doc for a little bit. He's in a separate crew. Me and the wife were arguing one night, and I was like, I'm just gonna go get a beer and pull up a chair, and Toba's sitting next to me. Never, saw the guy in my life, and we just started talking and playing the jukebox and had, similar interests in music. And so it was just kind of like, let's see what we can do. And it was just magic, like, instantly. So.
All right, next question. Where's it brewing? Regina, I'll tag you off here. Here we go.
I want to ask Stain, I really love your stuff. I want a tie. Do you have anything other than pink?
Not yet, and that's why we came to you. We have the designs, we need to make them. So if you pledge for a Stain tonight, we will be happy to make other colors of ties for you.
Nice. Can you share with us, do you mind sharing with us what you shared with me earlier about the design of the ties and where the inspiration comes from?
Yeah, so I'll speak. So for most of our designs, I take the images under the microscope, and then we make patterns out of them. So these ties that we made for breast cancer awareness, this is literally breast tissue. And the colors are as they look under the microscope. So our hope is that you're wearing this tie and somebody asks you about it and you start a conversation. And we hope that prompts somebody to go and get tested early.
Nice. All right, another question, please.
It's for a Stain also. Will you be manufacturing your products in Italy or will they be stateside?
So at this point, we are just manufacturing in Italy. And the reason is we really wanted to start with that beautiful product and make sure that you know that you're getting the best of the best. And the truth is there are not many for-cause products, like Jeremy was saying, in the luxury market. And the luxury market comes with history, and we wanted to bring some of that history. So currently, all of it is being done in Italy, in Como.
Great, thanks.
Hi there. I have a question for AJ. So I'm an avid reader, and what is the general plot line of your book? Of your series?
It's the beginning of a 1,000-year love story between a very troubled, conflicted Hospitaller Knight, 18-year-old teenager named Rig, and a 17-year-old Venetian mariner's daughter, Clorinda Trevisan. And how that goes from the 12th to 23rd century, you have to read all 9 books.
Awesome.
I have a question for the Flying Queens. What is the backstory on how you became so passionate about this story? Like, how did you find this story?
Well, it was kind of an unlikely situation. I was at a fundraiser, and a friend grabbed me by the shirt and said, "You have to do a story about these women. And we'd like to do this so that we could promote it during the Final Four," because they had a 501c3. And so I was like, maybe. So I went over and started talking to them and started to learn about the women, their story. And what I learned is that they all came from little means, and they went on to do incredible things. Like one of them was the first woman referee, Division I referee. Another implemented Title IX and sanctioned 11 sports here in Colorado for women. And so they did some really, really neat things. And it's really about, the human spirit and the perseverance thereof. So I became passionate about it by talking to several other people. Sorry, I'm going on.
No, not at all. Good work, Coach. It was her. All right, another question, front row there. I think I just lost my next job. And my boyfriend.
This is also for Estain. Do you plan to donate any money to cancer research?
So For the Kickstarter campaign, because it is a fundraising for your business, we're just funding our manufacturing. Once we have the products and once we sell them on our website, yes, we will be doing that with our partners, not through this campaign, however. So if you actually go and visit our website, that's a part of our business model.
This is for Dungeons and Drafts. Do you have a developer team for the app idea, or is that something that's just kind of floating out there that you'd like to figure it out?
So we have a couple of developers that we've already contacted, and we have a general price range between anywhere but $5,000, $7,000, $8,000. So we've already looked into the feasibility and the possibility, and it's definitely not a pipe dream. It's something that we're very close to pursuing.
Sweet. Here we go. We've got one right over here. I'm going to beat you to it. Ah, ta-da!
This is for the heat wrap. Have you considered expanding your business model beyond pain to freezing your ass off on the ski slope?
Well, yes,
I don't
you can
suffer
wrap it,
from
or
pain. I suffer from
a cold ass syndrome.
I'm cold natured.
You can put this on your ass and it will warm you. So you can do two things. You can get 6 hours of heat with this, or you can get off the green slope and do some black diamonds, and you'll be a little bit warmer.
Something to aspire to, right? Yes. I know. Thank you. I'm here all week. Try the boy. All right, ladies and gentlemen, let's give them one more gigantic round of applause.